welcome to day 5.
Day 5! Copenhagen.
Still in Copenhagen. And where do we find ourselves today?
Well, we are trying to navigate ourselves through the metro up to Rosenborg Castle. Not Palace, Castle.
We did briefly go the wrong way.
Whatever, it was just a trip.
It was a small detour.
But
where are we trying to go?
We're trying to get to the Rosenborg Castle, which is actually just right ahead.
Oh.
So I'm sure you'll be you'll be seeing some stuff soon.
Okay.
See you in there. A lot of mirrors.
Well, pretty good timing. It's just about to start raining.
I mean, it is raining.
It is raining. And we're about to go hit Restaurant Schoenemann.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, I made a reservation. It's supposed to be, traditional Danish food, so we'll see.
We'll see what that
Should be
entails.
good. You don't get to see dessert because we ate that faster than it came out. So anyway, we are both stuffed.
Yeah, it was good. It was very, very good. Traditional, which was also nice.
I did pretty good, if I'm saying so myself.
Mm-hmm.
I
Great selection.
reserved the table and found the restaurant, and it was amazing.
It was. And not too terribly priced.
No, it was definitely our splurge for this area of our trip.
But you could very easily eat at the same restaurant and get away for a lot less than we did.
Yeah, I mean, the traditional food here is more or less open-faced sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can be fancy and you can be not fancy.
You can get it with pretty much whatever you want. You had a chicken and potato one
Yeah,
and a
chicken and smoked potato.
smoked potato.
Mm-hmm. And your first one was a herring dish.
Yeah, herring and potato.
Herring and
basically.
potato.
The potatoes were really good.
The potatoes are very good, especially smoked potatoes. Those suckers are good. But yeah, I tried the herring. Not really a big fan of fish still. So I tried it. Not a fan.
Right.
The chicken was really good though.
Good.
And then I had just like a potato-based dish. That was pretty good.
Yeah, my second one was
You had the halibut.
halibut. That's
Yeah.
I'm like other H fish. Halibut. There we go.
More fish.
More fish. It was really good.
It was a lot of fish.
It was a lot of fish.
And then we had a little almond cake for dessert.
Yeah, we didn't take a photo or anything of that, but
No, and then we had to, roll ourselves home to home base here.
yeah,
Wasn't
that was
too bad.
eventually it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
The metro, well, I should say the train that we take is really nice. However, there are several different types of trains around here that we've figured out. There's like kind of a main train. That's not what we take. Then there's a train that we take, and then there's also a metro. All kind of look very similar. And unfortunately, the Google Maps app that we're using doesn't really tell you what track to be at. So we just kind of have to guess and eventually figure out, based on where the train is headed, which way we're supposed to be going.
Yeah, or what
We got
looks
there.
familiar. It's like most other large places that have mass transportation. You don't
Yeah, but-
really know what to take because the place you're trying to get is not the name on the track. Or the
True,
line.
but a lot of times they will actually say that the name of the track or the number of the track, so you can be like, okay, I'm on track 5
Yeah,
today.
they don't do that here.
Well,
They did that in Japan. That was nice.
yes, exactly.
Yeah. I think once you've figured it out, it's not too bad. I still don't know what exactly the difference is between the train and the metro. It all seems the same to me. But
Probably will not figure that part out.
no, probably
As
not.
long as we get on our train tomorrow, we're good.
Yeah, we need to leave some time to make sure we get on the right track for that one.
Probably. Well, what are we doing tonight?
The rest of tonight we are spending in what is probably the biggest attraction here in Copenhagen, which is the Tivoli Gardens, which is a amusement park.
The second oldest amusement park in the world, I think, or just in Europe?
Can't remember if it's in Europe or in the world.
Probably in the world, because I can't imagine there would be too many other places with older ones.
I'm sure you can annotate it with whatever it actually is.
Yeah, the first one, the oldest one in Europe or in the world, is actually here in Copenhagen as well, but we're going to Tivoli because it's basically right next door.
Almost across the parking lot,
Yeah.
but on the other side of the train station.
Right.
So yeah, we're gonna go. We're probably gonna ride some rides. I don't know, today's a little more like laid back day. This
Yeah.
morning was wander through the castle gardens and the castle and see all the sparkly treasures. And
It was
now
definitely
we're gonna
nice
get
and
our
very
adrenaline
sparkly.
pumping, yeah.
So
maybe a little bit.
probably are going to leave the camera here just because logistics-wise, I don't think it's going to work. But we'll probably take some cell phone videos along the way. But we'll see you guys back here.
Woo!
What did you think of the first ride?
It was a little terrifying in the fact that there were no like seatbelts or restraints that they checked.
Yeah.
Kind of thought we were just gonna fly out at a couple points.
there was no possible way you were going to die on that ride.
No,
Trust me.
probably not. But you know, after like Cedar Point level safety, you're just not used to that level of meh.
Yeah, but it was also a much slower coaster.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun though.
Basically, the operator sits on the car and operates it from the car.
True.
Best job ever?
I guess.
Hello again, everyone.
Hello.
We've just gotten off the whimsical flying trunk depicting 32 different Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales.
It's roughly the Tivoli equivalent of It's a Small World, but with way less annoying music.
Yeah, but they didn't talk about the part where the Little Mermaid turns into bubbles, so...
True, although, I mean, they tried to get through 32 fairy tales in like a, 2-minute ride?
Yeah, something
so
like that.
They didn't really have that much time.
Yeah. Anyway, before that, we rode the Demon
Which is
steel coaster.
It's their big coaster here. It's, I don't know, similar to the Mantis, like the first half of the Mantis.
Kind of, yeah. What was the Mantis?
What was the Mantis? I forget what it is now.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
But
And then before that, we rode a flying elk in circles.
yeah, it was interesting. We'll post a picture of that. Anyways,
I don't know how much else we're gonna ride, but
yeah, it's kind of off and on raining, so we kind of got our money's worth.
yeah. And now we just need to decide if we're gonna be hungry or not after the large lunch that we had.
True. All right. I may cut out the woo, but we'll see.
Fine.